What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Taking a Risk with George. It's once again moving day, and of course we're behind. I'm about to get up on this roof, about to sweep, hopefully pulling everything really quick. We've only got like an hour to go, but you guys get to come along for the ride, so let's go. All right, first things first, I got to get in here, unlock these. Check it out, folks. Ugh. It almost worked. Oh man, I thought I had a cool design going there of holding things up. I'm gonna have to figure out something. Look, the battery fell, but that's, and this little drill, which doesn't make any sense because whatever. Anyways, I need this. Don't have time to think about stuff like that. I need this broom because we're going up top. All right, one of the first things I like to do is check the tire pressure of all the tires, the truck and the trailer. And this one's coming up a little short, so we're gonna get this pumped up while we go. All right, and while that fills up, I'm gonna get up top and start sweeping. All right, those push-ups have really been helping. I can get up here no problem now. And looking around, looks like we've got not too much to sweep up here. See all the condensation built up. All those bubbles are gone, which I think is kind of weird. Wonder if they just worked themselves out. We've got maybe a little bit right here. Definitely going to be something we need to take care of sooner rather than later. But slides are looking great. I'll let her know she can bring them in whenever. This one's looking fine. And checking the last one. Looks good. All right, let's get a quick sweep of just the top just in case, and then we're good to go. Some of you might know or have guessed, I'm not just up there to sweep and make sure that there's nothing that could damage the RV roof. I'm making sure that there's no damage to begin with, because if we start driving and there's a little rip in there or something, the air can get in there and rip that entire casing off of the roof. It's just like a big sheet. They could just literally pull it right off, and that could cause a lot of damage, not just to our RV, but to somebody else, because it could land on top of their car and they could crash and it could cause a pileup. So always got to make sure to get up there and double check things. So that's why I don't have a leaf blower. I use the broom there because it makes me more vigilant to any types of things that might be wrong with it, because I got to check every square inch. While I'm up here, I like to make sure that the camera is functioning properly, that it's in the right position, and that it's going to work when we leave, because this is an essential camera that I have on here, the backup camera. It's one of the most essential. We do have some on the sides somewhere. You guys saw me install them. Oh, they're on the front. All right, next thing up, I got to open this door. I don't always latch it, but it does latch right there. Just got to get the stairs in. Fortunately, these ones are going to have to close this time because we were really high off the ground, which is great. I love being high off the ground because I don't hit my head anytime I walk underneath it. There we go. That's sealed up. Unlatch this real quick. There we go. Close this up. And then the honey will lock it from the inside, or I can lock it from out here. I do have the keys. Let's go ahead and do that. Save for a trip. Because if she brings in those slides. There we go. And there we go. And then always double check that this is closed. And then the last thing we do before we leave is make sure that our signals work, which I'll have to do when we're hooked up to the actual truck, so that'll be for another time. All right, some people wonder what the kids are doing while we're getting moving day, and look, they can even help. Evelyn's gonna bring in the slides for us. Go ahead.
No, free.
Yep, make sure you press the top button. There it goes. There goes our slide. See, so they're not just sitting around learning educational video stuff. They're over here helping and learning how to move this RV and get it all packed up and ready to go, right? Heck yeah, she's doing such a great job. There she is, bringing in number 4, the kids' bedroom. She's doing a great job. Seals looking great. Or not those seals. There we go. Those seals are pulling themselves in, making sure to waterproof. Hopefully that one pulls itself in. There it goes. Slowly but surely it did. Wonderful, wonderful. Mom's in there directing her, listening for the clicks. There it is. This one doesn't click, but it does go. All right, next up is the water and sewer. All right, next step is getting the truck prepped for hookup. These things sometimes struggle, or I guess I sometimes struggle with them. There we go, but they do fold back. Gotta remember to do that right away. This one is a little bit better, hopefully. There we go. Just gotta move that ladder. There we go. There we go. Now I just gotta get anything out of here that might fly away, because when that wind hits the front of the trailer there, it pushes it straight down into the back of the cab, so stuff like this will fly away. This I don't have to worry about. It's super duper heavy. The ladder's not going to go anywhere, and that trash can in the back's not going to go anywhere. All right, so we get this unlocked. Pull this up. Be careful, because this little piece right here likes to bite. This little piece where my ring finger is, that likes to bite, so you got to be careful. Pull this open. There we go. Now we're ready to just back it up and hook it up. So let's go check on the family and see what's going on. Just one quick mention before I get inside, that this used to be so weird and loose, and you used to have to pull it sideways to open the door, but not anymore. I adjusted this, readjusted it, put it in the right place. Hello, beautiful. And now all you have to do is press the handle down and pull it out, and super duper easy. The kids don't struggle. Hello, are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, it's looking good in here, I think. Mom's filming. That's awesome. That's awesome. Everything's put us to the side. Nothing in the way. We can start bringing in these slides. All right, this one is number 1. Here we go. Bringing it in nice and slow. I think we're actually doing good on time for once. You double checking, making sure there's nothing in the way. Perfect. That's what we like to see. All right, the last slide to be brought in is slide number 2. That is the living room area. Everybody's gonna sit there until we're ready to go, which we're just about ready to go. Honey's getting the last few things wiped up and put away. I've got to close this up, lock it up, and then get to the other side, double check that everything is locked up. Super easy. This should be locked, but let's double check. Oh yeah, that's locked. Okay. Always good to double check. This side, I didn't leave anything out in the open. That will be closed up as soon as I get this electrical cord put away, but everything else looks good. Slides are in. Doesn't look like anything's stuck to anywhere. Nothing's sticking out. Nothing's broken. Check the vents, make sure we're not hauling any critters. So I'm pretty sure it's illegal here in Florida, haul critters across county lines, so we definitely don't want to do that. All right, just got everything hooked up. Took a little bit longer than expected. Had to have the honey actually back it up because we were at such a weird angle. I just couldn't get the pin box to line up properly. But once she was in the driver's seat and backing it up, I could see that it was just a little bit too high, so I was able to lower it, have her back in. It did snap in a little bit hard, which is terrible, but it worked out in the end. Nothing got damaged. The whole reason any of that had to happen is because of the weird angle that the RV was parked in, because if you guys remember, when I pulled into that spot, terrible things happened. So it wasn't exactly lined up perfectly with the way I needed it to be, but I was able to just pull off easily. The honey got tons of footage of that on her phone, so make sure you check out our Instagram, our Facebook, our TikTok, because all that footage will be over there. I did have to stop in such a weird location as well to drop off the key card. They do have a key card here, and if you don't turn it in, they charge you a fee. So all that is taken care of, and we're finally on the road to our next destination. We are a little bit behind. It's like 11:30ish or something like that, but this place that we're going to has a very strict check-in at noon, so by the time we get there, it's about 25 minutes away. We'll be in line, we'll be ready to go, so hopefully this next whole part will be a lot smoother. It's noon and we just got here, which is perfect because the line to get in, honey, show them. We are far away. This is like the end of the end. We are probably at least a half a mile from getting into the check-in gates. That's how far this line backs up to. And we are even farther back just now, but it literally just started moving. I got so nervous. We were across a light to get here and everybody was backed up in the wrong area, which is kind of weird, but here we go.
We're pulling into where the 1,000 Trails is, and let me zoom in, see if you guys can see. You see those RVs pulling through right there. That's how far back we are. This is crazy.
But not only that, there's an entire line of RVs coming from the other direction that have to cross this giant, fast 55-mile-per-hour highway to get into 1,000 Trails. And I don't know if anybody's going to let them in or if we just got to keep moving, but if there's no chance for them to get in, they're just going to have to wait. All right, checking in this place is actually kind of a breeze, which is really nice. The only thing is because there's so many cars here, we're spot number 24, which is surprising because we were way down the line. You just have to wait for somebody, one of the workers here to come and escort you, which they have about 5 or 6 running, so they move pretty fast, which is really nice. We're hoping to get a spot near people that we met at the RV show, so here's hoping for that, but if not, we'll take a spot in the news section. I mean, if we have to suffer, we have to suffer. Absolutely wild. We didn't get anything in the news section. There was nothing anywhere that we liked. This is the only pull-through site, so we're going to plan on maybe moving tomorrow. So I said, let's make it as easy as possible. Let's just pull through, get out of here. I came over here to open up the bay so that I could level it, so I could drop it and unhook the truck. Second I did it, a little lizard. Scurrying. I don't even know where it came from. Right here. I went to go grab it. He jumped in here, jumped on the water hose. I went to go grab it. I missed again. He scurried somewhere off into the distance, and that is terrible. Hopefully he'll find his way out and not more in. Even though I don't mind having a little lizard as a friend, but if it does die because there's nothing to eat, it's gonna stink, and oh man, that's just another problem we don't want. So just one more thing, but all right, so let's get it. This is a pretty uneven spot, as you can see. I don't know if you guys really can see, but it slopes down at a pretty hard slope, so hopefully I'll be able to get it just to where we need it to. All right, now that I got the front lifted up, and it's just lifted enough, if you guys can see, there's like a tiny little gap on each side of that, which should make it easy for me to release. So let's try that out. Maneuver it a little bit because it likes to shift on us, but that was actually pretty painless. Thank goodness. Next thing's next is to get this out of the way. Get her coiled up and tucked into here. Keep it dry. Make sure this is in the right location so it doesn't pull off when I'm pulling out forward. Good to go, good to pull off. All right, now I just got to do a quick check, make sure everything is fine. The little disc that I have on here keeps popping off, which I'm sure you guys saw. I didn't get to see it, I got to hear it, but I'm gonna do a quick check around, make sure I don't have to put any of the orange blocks to lift it up a little bit. Man, that one's so low compared to that middle one. I don't even know if that middle one will reach. And if I lifted it any higher, I definitely don't think it'll reach. Electric is way back here, but these slides should open up just enough that it shouldn't cause an issue, but I gotta go from here all the way over there. This one's in a good spot, and that one's in a good spot. I think we're good to auto level. Look, it's already telling me that these two are flashing, which is never good, but let's see if it lets me auto level without having to adjust anything. please don't freak out. I know it's at such a horribly high angle compared to the back. It's lifting itself up just a little bit. Right. Evening out the sides. Oh man, I think that thing is getting crushed over there, which is okay. Oh, it's bringing it lower. That's pretty good. Alright, now it's dropping the back ones, thank goodness. That's high enough, I think. Hopefully I'll be able to get this door open properly. Definitely super important to make sure you have at least a somewhat level ground when you're trying to level here, but I mean, you can't always control that. There's some spots in this area that are terrible. They're like on a hill almost, like a bigger hill than this. This isn't too bad. Oh, it beeped at me. No, I didn't think it did. Still leveling up the back. Think it like that, so now it's going to drop these middle ones just for stabilization. Nope, it's still trying to level itself out a little bit. It is having a hard time figuring it out. That's so funny. This is probably the most uneven that we've ever been. We're usually on pretty flat ground. And with the new section in this area, they're all concrete and they're all pretty flat. It's still adjusting slowly, making minor adjustments. Just waiting. There it goes. Definitely probably would have been a smart idea to put some leveling blocks for these ones, how high they have to be. Here we go. It's gonna make minor adjustments. Oof. Love hearing that frame shift. Levels, last second checks. There it goes, success, thank goodness. All right, so how perfect. The neighbors right next to us actually have an 8-year-old or a 7-year-old little boy and looks like maybe a 5 or 6-year-old little girl, so that'll work out for our kids for now. But check this out, folks. Power Dog is sitting on the water. I don't like that. I can't put it straight because then it'll be right over it. I mean, would that be an issue though? This thing is heavy, so I'm nervous that it's gonna cause some damage. I'd like it on the other side, but the people next to us are using that one, so I'm not trying to jack their power, but I don't think this will cause an issue. Hopefully it won't. I'm gonna hook up water, right? You want me to hook up water?
Yeah, please.
Okay. All right, the kids are behind me getting acquainted with the new neighbors, and I've got the water hooked up there. And I think everything's okay. Pressure-wise, we're in the green, which is good, and I haven't even turned the water to flow into the unit yet, so things are looking good, no leaks. That's one thing I'm super nervous about, is if something were here to leak, it might touch this or touch that, cause some damage, but it's just a risk we're gonna have to take for now. All right, she done took my truck, y'all. She done left and took my truck. Can't believe it. Left me with the trailer and the kids, but she took the truck. But anyway, she can't reach us, so I gotta do this part as well. Gotta unlatch that. Do the combination. You guys don't watch. There we go. Pop that open. Oh, it's supposed to come with it. It didn't come with it this time. Pop that open. That's secured, which I also fixed this as well. That obviously doesn't look fixed, but that's as good as I can do it until I get a file to shave that up. Let's get these stairs down and see how much farther we're off the ground than we were at the other place. Oh yeah, we are dangling. So let's get that leveled. I'm not even 100% sure we have enough. I might have to use some leveling blocks for this. Uh-oh. Oh no, that is enough. Good. I always have to do a check to make sure that it doesn't scrape on this, because that is very important. As you can see, it has before. So you live and you learn with this lifestyle. And closed up, not too bad. I don't like it making as much noise when you come out, but that's pretty good for now. So cool enough, look at that spider web that's been with us for like 2 different campsites now is still here, and it's still catching bugs. So even though he's not here to eat them, or she's not here to eat them, we still doing its job. So we're gonna get this open. We're gonna get the stairs out, and I'm gonna use that bathroom immediately. All right, got it out, got it level. This one's actually much better than the other one. There's no sound whatsoever when you step on it, but we do close and there's a gap, which is perfect. There's no scraping, is a good thing. Honey's in there getting the slides out. Thank goodness. She did come back with the trucks, folks. She didn't just leave me. Should be in there somewhere, I'm sure. Hopefully getting the rest of these slides open. Everything looks good on that one. Get over to this side. There she goes. Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, plenty of clearance. I could have actually pulled a little bit closer to this side, which wouldn't have been a bad idea, but I think it's gonna be all right. The tree up top is okay. I don't think it's gonna touch. I am gonna get up there and check, but there was several trees that we had to drive under to get here that were kind of low, so I definitely have to get up there and check. Yeah, that's our farthest slide. It's the kids' bedroom. This is the one that comes out the most, but I think we're okay. Oh, maybe it's a great thing that I didn't pull over a little bit. That's about 1.5 feet. That's not bad. I gotta get in there and turn those lights off on that truck. So things look good. I think we're set up. I don't know how this happens, but I always seem to find cuts and nicks way later than when they happen. I don't feel them when it happens, but I feel them later on when I accidentally rub it or something gets in it. But I don't know how this stuff happens. All right, getting up here. I don't see anything off the rip, which is good. Uh-oh. No, that's an old thing. That's not any damage, which is great. But look, we've got trees that are touching our AC unit over there, or at least the grandpa's beard is dripping into it. Hopefully he doesn't lose any hair. I'll probably pull that off just so it doesn't cause any damage. And uh-oh. Yeah, here we go. See, something I can fix right now. This rubber right here didn't come out. The gasket that goes all along this side didn't come out at all. So we're getting no protection right there. And this one looks like it struggled a little bit. I definitely gotta put that silicone on there as fast as possible. As you can see, Grandpa's beard I think is okay. He's not getting pulled in any which way. Hopefully the storm doesn't knock anything out, which I don't think we're gonna have any storms. We're having good weather right now. Hopefully it'll stay, but look, it is hot, so hot right now. This AC just kicked on maybe like 2 or 3 minutes ago, and it is blasting out water. Hopefully that goes the right way. It seems like it's coming towards me instead of going off to the side where the little tiny gutters are. This little tiny gutter right here. That's what's supposed to catch all that water. So I think we're definitely at an angle pointing this way instead of leveled the right way, but that will drip all the way down to here and just right off the front, I think, or it'll hit this thing and probably go that way or one of the other ways. Hopefully it doesn't just pile up right there and cause any type of damage. But as far as I can tell, it looks like all those trees we drove under are okay. No damage done. There we go, folks. I did find some damage. As you can see, hitting those trees, it scrapes these things all up. So, and those trees can definitely scrape up your sensitive roof, which this is just a rubberish sheet of some sort. I'll figure out what it's actually called eventually, but that can actually be scraped open and it can cause a lot of damage, because it's like having a hole in your roof of a house. You get a hole in your roof and you get a leak, and that leak can cause all kinds of horrific damage that you won't see right away. It could take a while to see that damage, and then you're really messed up. So cute. The kids have already made friends with the neighbors. They're on their table over there playing with dinosaurs, which just makes my heart so happy. I cannot believe it. And I'm using the bathroom in this area. I'm gonna give this place 4 out of 5 flushers. The only reason why it would get a 5 out of 5 if I didn't have to pay for my own wipes and toilet paper and stuff like that. So 4 out of 5 flushes. This place isn't too bad. Can't even use the bathroom in the piece. These kids are coming in here with dinosaurs to show me. Can you please? Oh, now it's a lizard. You just wanted to tell me, Dad, it's a dinosaur.
No, these are actual lizards.
Yes, of course they're lizards. Can you please take it back outside? As much as I love them, take them outside. We don't need any more in the house.
No, I want to keep him. Keep him.
Check it out. Yasmin's got herself a little lizard buddy. These things are fearless around here. It's probably because all these kids keep touching them, which is kind of cool. Hopefully you guys are being nice to him. Are you being nice to him?
Yeah.
Of course you are. Yeah. You are so cute. Alright, and that's going to be it for today's video. We're getting pool ready. It is such a beautiful day. There's tons of kids out and about. There's tons of people to play with over here. I'm sure there's tons of people at the pool, so we're going to go check that out. Take some trash out as well while we're there. So if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Also, make sure you subscribe and turn on all notifications so that you're always notified the second we drop a video. And in the comment section below, let me know if you expected this video to take as long as it did. I tried to show it in real time so that you guys could see how long things take, and it really does take a long time. And please, we still do need your help, so head over to our Instagram, head over to our Facebook. All those links are in our description below, and subscribe to those as well. We are trying to grow, and we need your help to do that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.